Morning everyone, welcome back to another video. It's a bit late today, 11:30, but I've been hauling stone again this morning, but Kieran's taken over doing that, and while I was hauling stone he picked up something, this Teagle tomahawk. So there's our old bale shredder. She's a bit tired. I mean, it's like 15 years old, so it's had a bit of a life. So, well, he's picked the tractor up with it, but they're just demonstrators, we're just trying them out. But this tractor we looked at, because were half interested. It's a second-hand tractor, but half interested in buying it because it'd be handy to have a loader tractor. It's a T6, a 145 dynamic command, so it would suit us quite nicely actually. But this is the main thing we wanted to try. So like I said, ours is pretty knackered. So this is, I think it's their demonstrator one, so it's been used a bit. And it does straw and silage. You can see the knives and that in there. But it looks quite a decent thing. But I guess Kieran's tried it out because he put silage out today. So yeah, we'll see how we like it, and I guess we'll see how we like the tractor, because that's going to be on the rake today, and I'll be on the baler in a minute. So Kieran's gone off hauling with the T7, so this one's going to be raking, and I'll be baling. Right, I don't think I've ever shown our handler in a video yet. This is our handler. It's a 742, so 7 metre boom and a 4.2 tonne lift. So it's a reasonable size machine. We quite like it. This is our second one. We had one before. I mean, it's not quite on the same level as that 420 I was driving yesterday, but it gets the job done. So I am going to go put some silage out in the field, because we still got just one group of cattle out in the field still. It's just so warm, that's the trouble, and also we have to get the shed ready, but we've been so busy with the weather being dry that we haven't got it ready. So I'm going to get a bale and chuck it out in the round feeder. Why we like the plastic on plastic so much is it's just nice and easy. So that's it, no net. Just pull that off. It just slides off nice and easy, and it keeps really well. As you can see, there's like no mould on it, and it's just really nice quality stuff. As you can see, the cows are keen and approve. Come on, off you get. There we go. So they'll tuck into that. So these are a mix of dairy heifers, and there are some sucklers. You can see the calves there. Look. But there's some nice animals here, but hopefully in the next week they'll be coming inside, because it's starting to get a little bit muddy. So I filled up with fuel and the rake is on, and yeah, it's not a bad little tractor to be fair. It would suit us quite nicely, but they all cost a lot of money, that's the only trouble. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, it's not bad. Needs a couple tidying out, the mirror's broke there, but yeah, I quite like it. Baler's on, we're just giving it a good blow off, so get all the dust off, make sure the sensors are clean and stuff like that, and then we're off to a farm we do a fair bit for. Right, we're in the field, and there's really not a lot here at all. Yeah, I think this is like the 5th or 6th time this has been cut, so in my eyes it was barely worth cutting, but it's what the farmer wanted us to do, so we'll just get on with it. I can't go very quick because it won't make very good bales otherwise, because with a fixed chamber it needs to roll around more. The more it rolls, the better bales it makes. So I mean, I could hoover it up real quick, but it wouldn't make very good bales, and more of it would just flip in and disappear than go into the chamber. As you can see, pick up into the yeah, there's really not much here. That is that field done, or 2 fields done. I'd guess like 15 acres, and we only got 20 bales, so pretty shit to be honest, but the farmer just wanted us to bale it up, so we got that done, and now I think there's 40 acres in total, so we'll see how much is in the other field. Apparently there's a bit more, so let's hope so, because 20 bales is barely worth getting out of bed for, to be honest. So we're in the next bit of ground, and there's a bit more, well, a little bit more here, but a lot wetter. The bales aren't too bad considering. I thought it might be a bit misshaped because it's really wet, wet short grass, which normally doesn't make the best bales, but they're not too bad to be fair. We've already got 5 in this field. We've already really done the headland, so Dad's over there raking in the tractor we borrowed, the 145. I think he quite likes it. So yeah, they're not too bad of bales. Maybe get 40, I reckon. I'm gonna guess 40. We'll see how correct I am at the end. Yeah, we'll get through this and crack on. Just doing this field, and it's quite low ground, as you can see. I don't know if you can see the water lying there. So yeah, it's pretty wet, and I wonder why this patch was left. It's all a bit of a mess. And apparently last year they had maize in here, which is pretty crazy that they put maize down here. Look at the water. And the forager sunk there, and they had to have a digger to come pull it out. I think they dug it out, and I think it was there for a day or more. And yeah, it took a bit of getting out, but yeah, you can see how wet it is down there. I mean, we haven't had a huge amount of rain recently, and it's just fucking soaking, so no wonder. I can't believe they put maize in here, to be honest, but they've got maize next door, which is the same level, I would say. That's a bit higher, but yeah, no wonder the forager got stuck. That's what that patch is there. So we're into the last field, and it's pretty wet in this one, so been having a few issues with the damp because it is fairly wet, with plastic wrapping around here, which it's not supposed to. So we're just having to hop up and let the pressure off here, and then we're gonna have to cut this off, I think, or it might pull out. No, it's not going to, but anyway, it's supposed to go in and through there and then into the bell chamber, but all this wet stuff is not helping. As you can see, the grass is pretty wet and sticky, but you can see the bell in there. But yeah, it's supposed to go through these rollers and then in behind there and into the bell chamber and wrap round, but sometimes it gets sticky on this roller and wraps around here instead. So I just cut it off of there, thread it back in, put the pressure back on, and hopefully that'll be okay. I'll chuck this access away. I've only got the row I'm on, and I think there's one more little one, but these bits here and this is all too wet, so they sort of just cut round it. But yeah, it's not the greatest. You can see it's pretty wet about, but yeah, we'll get this last bit done and then we'll be done for the day. There we have it, just wrapping up the last one, and that is number 61, so actually not too bad in these last few fields, more than I expected. So yeah, 61 bales off of 40 acres I think it was, so I guess it's alright. It just tidies the fields up, well, as best they could, because there's quite a lot of wet patches that they haven't been able to, don't know if you can see. Yeah, so yeah, that's it, done for the day. We will pack up and head home.